Khalifa is officially one of the top 10 most hated people on earth. I'm not making that up. Let me tell you what, before we get into this video, guys, before I go in depth and prove my point, I want to make sure you know that I am part of that list that does not like her too much. As you would know, this would be my third video with her, or can I say, my third round with her. But let me tell you something about this chick. It was like last month, you know the Kendrick song, the Mustard, which is like the producer tag. She decided to tweet mustard in all caps, and people were just like, I don't know, people were just hating on it. Like, yo, people were drinking Haterade that day. And I thought, you know what? That may be what it was. People were just drinking Haterade. No, all of her tweets get hate bombed. And I'm going to tell you why. Here's a very interesting tweet from Mia. So essentially, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. Some of you guys may think I'm making this up. I'll put it right here. Somebody asked, why do so many Zoomers have ED? If you don't know what ED is, it means your winky don't work. You don't get up there. She then replies, corn addiction. You know, I can't say the word because of YouTube and the monetization, blah, blah, blah. Corn addiction, poor diet, drugs, and vaping. People, you know, I got, do I really need to explain this one? Right? Do I have to go into depth about it? It's like, you know, I agree with the message, but what a fucking messenger. What a messenger! Imagine if a fucking grizzly bear was like, yo guys, stop hating on salmon. Stop the salmon hate out here, guys. Like, what are we talking about? What is this? What the fuck are you talking about? Stop hating on salmons, guys, stop it. It's not right and you shouldn't be eating them. Yeah, and stay away from the honey and the berries. You're complaining about young guys having an addiction when you are literally the poster of that entire industry still to this day, and you haven't even made any content about it for years. Is what you would think. Is what you would think. What if I told you that tweet I just read, that is from December 7th, and on December 13th, she is literally pictures of her booty out. The whole thing. I can't even show it here, but her whole entire booty's out. Not that you probably haven't seen it. I mean, you've seen every single part of her body and her insides included. And it is right there. You know, and she has everything out. It's right there. Not even a week later. It's not even December 14th. It's December 13th. This is 5 fucking days. Maybe 5.5. What are we doing here? So you complain about it, which is one thing. Maybe she's like, you know what, guys, I'm sorry for what I did. I won't do it again. And my, you know, attributing to that was a bad thing. And I'm going to go back on that. I'm never going to do anything like that again. Not even a fucking week later, she's right back to business. So it's like, you know, really? Like, do I really need to listen to this chick? That's for one. And she has an OF page as well, if you guys didn't know that. Which, again, her having an OF page, it's useless. That's like a bald guy having a fucking fro pic. That's the most pointless and useless thing. What are you gonna see on there that you haven't seen from her? Okay, and it was somebody that was like, oh, it's because she doesn't show certain things on there. It's not inappropriate. Oh no, guys, trust me. Okay, it's one of those trust me, bro, mom. It's an listen, people post this stuff everywhere. She then also replies to her own stuff, like, you know, with the whole entire addiction, poor diet, vaping, blah, blah, blah. She then replies to that with a screenshot from Richie Owens that says, if I'm addicted, and then I'm also addicted to drinking and all this stuff, do you hear how ridiculous you sound? Like, kind of mocking it. And she's like, that's how a lot of y'all sound in my replies. Well, if you go read her replies, no one really has an issue with the message. It's just the messenger. It's like, I am still hard fought to think, like, I can't even comprehend or put this in an actual fucking sentence, lady, on what you were thinking when you decided to tweet this and expect no hate. Like, you were literally, I hate to say it, but like the queen of that industry for so long, and then you come out and say, I only made a handful of videos, which wasn't true at all. You know, that wasn't true at all. Just fucking lying. So it's like, you're just a big sack of shit, right? In my opinion, you're just a big manipulative sack of shit. And this is why people don't fucking like you. Because you come out and you talk against this industry, and then, which is fine, you can talk out against the industry. I have no problem with that. But then you actively contribute to that same genre you hate oh so much. Guys, this is ridiculous. It is stupid. And this is why people don't like you. This is why when you upload Master, people are like, yo, shut up. Especially if it's coming from you, it's like, dude, no one wants to hear about your opinion on a rap or any music whatsoever. There's, oh yeah, guys, we're all lined up out of Mia Khalifa's door waiting for music. No, there's a whole bunch of men lined up out of her door waiting for something else, okay? Trust me. So if you go through her Twitter, it's just typical stupid tweets, just replying with everybody just dunking on her. That's it. It's just her getting dunked on her. Oh my God! She's now saying men don't deserve rights. Wow. You would think, after everything you've been through, you would just shut your mouth. Okay? You know what? Men may not deserve rights, but men have had the rite of passage between your legs. Let me tell you something, Mia Khalifa. Look at this. I'll put it right here. She wrote down men don't deserve some buha yay. You know, some puka or rights. Don't deserve rights. Coming from a woman who took, from yeah, look at the comments. Again, the comments are just dunking on it because she says stupid things. The dumbest things that you can possibly think of. And it's almost like you would think that she would think before she tweets. But she doesn't do too much thinking because that would require a brain, which is something I don't think that she has. Why doesn't she have a brain? Because pretty much Mia Khalifa's entire career on the interwebs is do something, regret it, cry, perpetual victim. We already know she's always going to be the victim. Everything that's ever happened to her is because of her. It's her own decisions. Like when she had that contract, and people, she was so young. She was only 21 or 20 years old when she signed. You're 20, 21. You're a grown ass fucking adult. I was 21 like 2 years ago. What are you talking? What is this shit? She didn't know any better, dude. She was 21. What are we doing here? What? Like what does that even mean? She didn't know any better at 20. Huh? So now, I don't get it. It's almost like, and I've noticed this, so let's call it for what it is. The intelligence or the spectrum of in which a thing is kind of like absorbed completely changes depending on the fucking narrator and whether or not that narrator is crying or portrays himself as the victim. For example, say if I climb up a 5-foot tree and I fall and I break my ass. Everybody would laugh at me. And I start crying. And I say that it's a very long fall and that 5 feet is a long fall, which it is not a long fall. But if I'm crying and I'm shaking and I'm baking, now it's a long fall. No one's going to argue with me because I'm fucking crying like a big baby bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now you put that to Mia over here. And now, out of nowhere, I was only 21 and I was such a dinglebat, the poopy, the whoopy. Like, okay, now no one's going to argue with her, but no, I'm going to argue with you. Bitch, you were 21, you fucking knew better. And I was 21 like 2 years ago. But what are you talking about? Like, you're just, and now this is it, guys. Look, this is us when we're 21 now. We're just sitting here like this. Fuck you. Hey, get out of here, dude! What are you what are you talking about? Like, it's only that's it. Like, okay, you know what? I take all those comments back, cause I just remembered this chick is an absolute idiot. I keep forgetting she's an absolute idiot. It's a great defense, by the way. When you create like this, I guess a persona, that the victim persona. And the I didn't know any better type of persona, it's fucking foolproof. So now she can't be held accountable. She can't be held accountable. No. You can't criticize her because she's an absolute idiot and she was so young. She didn't know any better. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know. You are a disgusting heathen. Nobody on the internet really even likes you. Even the people that like seen your content. I'll tell you this much, dude. I have seen much better content. Do I even need to get into this part of the video, right? Like, and I've made this point before. She may be the only star that I've never, ever made a sploogie to. The only one. Despite the fact being the most popular. And then it turns out when I said that, there were hundreds of people hitting me up like, yo, Cold Raven, that's facts. I never hit a sploogie to her. Because she was kind of seen as like, how do I say it? Like a token. She was seen as like that fucking, she was the one in a million. Like there was no fucking Indian, Pakistani, Middle Eastern chick. So she was like seen as the one. So if people had like a fetish for that and they never seen some shit like that, you know, it's all these white kids that fucking saw that shit and they're like, oh my god, I never seen a brown person before. And they fucking, what's that Finding Nemo with the fucking, the fish thing? Dung, 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 dung. That's what it was. And that's where she got her fame. She got her popularity. And she's been building off of it since. But past couple of years, she's just been saying stupid shit. I mean, men don't deserve rights now and all this other stuff. Okay, if I don't deserve rights, then what do you deserve? I know! You deserve the right to shut the fuck up. I'm your boy, Cold Raven. That's the end of the video. This Mia Khalifa hatred is always going to forever be going. I think that Mia Khalifa will stop getting hate when the earth stops turning. That will be the day. Okay. So I'm your boy, Cold Raven. I'm going to catch y'all later. Like, favorite, share, most favorite, comment, subscribe. For Mia Khalifa, I give her, 6 thumbs down. Plus 2 more, that's 8. Thumbs!